So it's been a while since I guess, recorded any sort of form of video. Um, I think the last video that I did was like a life update. I kind of wanted to do another one of them just because, well, I've got a bit of free time and I'm in the mood to record something. Um, I'm currently not on my old, well, not old. I'm currently not on my main computer that I did all my recording and whatever on. Um, I'm on a brand new laptop. It's a gaming laptop, Asus ROG Strix, I think it was. Uh, yeah, Asus ROG Strix. Got a 1660 Ti in it and one of the ninth gen i5s. I can't remember exactly which one. And 16 gig RAM. For some reason, it's so difficult to record on this though. I've been messing around for days trying to get things to record, but it's just not really working. And even now, I'm struggling. DxStory is having a bit of a hard time. The settings are all over the place. When I'm recording with DxStory in Minecraft, I get this error. I've looked it up and it says something to do with RAM, but I've got 16 gig RAM on my computer, or my laptop, sorry, and it's a dual channel. Um, but yeah, maybe the game itself hasn't got enough RAM allocated to it. Maybe that's the issue. Um, yeah, I'm not too sure. I think the top right up there is something to do with RAM. So maybe I need to allocate more RAM because at the moment only 2 gig. It looks like 2 gigs allocated uh, to Minecraft. So maybe I need to change that to 4. But at the moment, it seems to be working fine. You can see my video settings there. i5-9300H, that's the one, and my GTX 1660 Ti. For a laptop, this thing is amazing. When I'm not recording or anything, I'm getting huge FPS increases compared to uh, I think my computer has an i7 3770, I think it is, something like that. Um, and it seems like this i5 9th gen is a lot better. But anyway, so I'm on Minecraft right now. You might be able to tell that this isn't my normal world. Um, I kind of wanted to just to mess around in a new world. When I go into new worlds, even if they're only like just for me to mess around with, I kind of go into them creative mode first, just so I can have a look around and see what's happening. And I did the same with this, and I found this cool bamboo jungle, which is quite big over here, and then it's got a huge ocean biome right on this edge. Right there, right in front of us, there's like this gigantic underwater ravine system. There's like 4 or 5 ravines connecting to each other, and I think that's going to be a really cool place to have some sort of base. There's coral reefs over there, and abandoned ships, and you get them ocean monument things. They're all over there as well. There's some ice biomes and mountains over there, so it's a pretty cool area. Um, my plan here is to build up what I can here, just to get like a little starting area. This is just like a little temporary base, just in here. And then once I've got everything set up, like I can go to the Nether and somehow find the end and stuff, so I can have enough resources to have one of them conduit things underwater, which is like a beacon but underwater. Once I can get that going over here somewhere, then I'll move my base over there, um, and see what we can do over there. I do have a Heart of the Ocean already, or Heart of the Sea, whatever it's called. I found that shipwreck that's just over there somewhere, and had a treasure map that went into obviously a chest with some goodies in there. So it's a good starting point. So that's the plan on this world. I'm not saying that because I'm going to start like a let's play or something on here, just so you know what my plans are in this world, just in case you never really see it again. Um, but yeah, because I've got this new laptop, I have been playing games quite a bit recently. Um, I know that some of my friends were saying, why are you buying a laptop when you've got this relatively good computer in my computer room? And well, the answer's in the question. It's kind of like it's in a computer room. There are times where, because me and my partner now have a house together, I don't want to lock myself in a room like I used to before, and play games. So if I wanted to play games, I kind of had to come all the way upstairs and lock myself in this room. Um, and because I play games quite often, I spend most of my time I'd end up spending most of my time in this room, which I don't want to do. So I brought a laptop just so I can, stay down there and At least, oh, there's a shipwreck right there. At least interact with my girlfriend whilst I'm playing games and stuff. So that's the benefit of it, and it's a really good laptop. Like I said, the ROG Strix, the fan on it is so quiet compared to other laptops. I used to have a what was it, an Acer Nitro 5 when they originally came out. It wasn't like one of the high end ones. It's a relatively cheap one, but the fan on that thing was insane. Like it sounded like an airplane taking off. Right now, my fan is on. You probably hear it a little bit, but hopefully not too much. But yeah, it's a really, really good laptop, and I enjoy playing games in it. And when I'm not recording on Minecraft, I get about 300 FPS. Right now, it's locked to about 60, but it keeps jumping around for some reason. But anyway, in terms of my real life, not video gaming life, my real life, things are moving pretty quickly now. I've managed to buy my own car. For some reason, I put off buying a car for a long, long time. Well, I put off my driving test for a long, long time. But now I've actually sorted it all out. I've got a car. I've had it for a while, and I really enjoy driving. My partner also has a car as well, which is people are like, "Why you live together? Why you have two separate cars?" Well, it's just because we don't work next to each other, so it's kind of hard to drive each other to work. Plus, um, she works term time. She works in a school, so that's a weird noise. I don't know if you can hear that. Anyway, it was like marbles dropping, but that was weird. Um, yeah, she works term time, so would it be a case of when she's off for like the 6 weeks holidays, do I have the car or does she have the car? Because if I have the car, then she's going to be relatively stuck, isn't she? So we got two separate cars, but it's great. Love the independence and not having to catch buses and public transport. Um, Obviously, I think I did mention in the last life update type video that I do have a different job now. I used to work in a retail store, but now I work in the head office of a pretty big company. Um, when I first started there, I was doing an apprenticeship, business admin level 3. I think in the last video I finished it then. Um, but yeah, now that I finished that, I've got all my scores. I got a distinction. I think overall I got 90% out of 100 for all of the like modules because there was multiple different tests we had to do. A few tests like handwritten tests and stuff like that, knowledge tests. Then we had to do. It was kind of like an interview, so you had to pull all your work together for that whole year of the apprenticeship and make sure that it hit all of the topics and stuff that were in the apprenticeship, all the things that you had to hit. So that was massive. I think you had to create a 10-page document and then have a 45-minute discussion with the assessor, um, about all the stuff you wrote down and stuff like that, and any extra stuff that they want to ask about. They ask at the end of that, which is pretty intense, but it was really good, and I guess you learn stuff from it as well when you're talking about it. And then the last part I had to do was a project presentation, so we had to we had to do a bit of project management in the apprenticeship, and then you know present the whole process of the project, um, whilst doing the presentation for it, which was probably the hardest one out of the lot. The knowledge test I thought was going to be hard, but that was a lot harder. Because you only had 15 minutes to do it. You could not go over the 15 minutes, and you had to get all of your knowledge into that 15-minute presentation. Um, oh, there's monsters nearby. So yeah, that was difficult, but yeah, I got my results back, and then for the whole thing, the average, well, once all the scores were added together, my result was 90%, obviously out of 100, so got a distinction, which is really good. And now we can move on to different things. But once I passed that, I got moved off of the kind of administration role, and now I've been moved to a junior project analyst, which is amazing. I absolutely love it. Obviously, it comes with a relatively okay pay rise. Um, I still would like a bit more just to be more comfortable because I have a lot more to pay for now. Obviously my house and my car and stuff. So yeah, still would like a bit more out of it, but that might come with time. But it's relatively a fun job, and I really do like it. We actually had our Christmas party last night. Um, which got a bit messy. They gave you free drink tokens. For God's sake. Which was dangerous because they're only supposed to give you 4 each, which that's fine. 4 drinks is fine, because obviously they don't want to get people drunk or too drunk because it was on a Thursday and then we have to go to work on the Friday. So we kind of used all of our tokens within the first 20 minutes, unfortunately, because the queue was so big at the bar. We had to keep, like, we decided just to get all of the drinks at once, and do it that way so we didn't have to keep going back. But once I had all the drinks in my hand, I was like, well, I might as well drink them all now. So I drank them all really quick, and I hadn't really eaten in the daytime, so I kind of drank all them, and it was whiskey, so it was Jack Daniels and Coke. So and that gets me drunk really, really quick. So I drank all them, started to get really drunk. Then someone gave me a cocktail ticket because you had separate drinks for a cocktail. So I had a rhubarb and ginger cocktail. Drank that within like a minute. It was bloody nice though. And then I went outside, came back in, and I guess the door people thought that I was kind of like just turning up, like just arriving. They didn't know that I was already in there. So they gave me another handful of tickets, but they didn't give me 4 this time. They gave me like 10. So obviously, because at that point I was already a bit tipsy, I was like, well, I'm going to use all these, aren't I? So I used them all. And then I don't know, it's just a mess from there. And yeah, I ended up having to basically get taken home. Got home, passed out on my sofa, and then just basically threw up into my partner's like throw, which is obviously like a blanket type thing. Threw up all in that, and yeah, kind of got a a bollocking for that. So that was pretty fun. So my voice is a bit weird at the moment because I am a little bit hungover still. But who cares? It was fun. It doesn't really matter, does it? So yeah, that's my life, I guess. Don't blow up, arsehole. I hate it when they blow up on sand because it creates a huge, huge crater. But hopefully I won't be in this little cave thing for much longer. I just want to get all this sorted. But I do play a lot of games now. I am very, very much into Sea of Thieves. So if anyone plays Sea of Thieves, I've got it on the PC. So you can add me on there. I think I can. Well, I'm pretty sure I can cross-play like with people on the Xbox, can't I? God, look at all them errors. So yeah, if any of you play this, if any of you play Sea of Thieves and you want more people to play with or whatever, just let me know. I don't tend to use my mic on Sea of Thieves. Well, I don't tend to use my mic that much when playing games at the moment. Especially when I'm downstairs, because obviously my partner's watching TV, so I'm just kind of sitting there messing around on games. So keep that in mind if you do want to play games with me. I probably won't use my mic unless I'm in my computer room. Then I might. But yeah, not too sure what else there is for me to say. Just having a lot of fun playing games again. Back into it now, I think. Looking forward to well, at the moment I'm looking forward to getting this world underway and seeing what I can get up to on this world. But knowing me, I probably won't be on it for long. But saying that, I do have a Minecraft world on the Nintendo Switch, which I put so much time into. It was amazing. It was like there was a massive cliff. So imagine, you can't really see that thing there. Imagine that, but going all the way across like a massive wall, and then right behind it was a village. So I kind of like enclosed the village into it and made like kind of like a kingdom, and then it had a massive gate coming out of it, and it was really cool. It looked really good, but I don't know. Playing Minecraft on like consoles is kind of difficult for me because I can't. I mean, I like playing consoles. I play my PlayStation 4 a lot for single player games. But when it comes to Minecraft, I can't really. I don't know. I just can't really do it because there's so much movement, and I don't know. I'm more comfortable doing it with a mouse and keyboard. But anyway, that's enough of me rambling. I think that was basically a life update again. Don't know if I'll ever do another one. Don't know what will happen. Hopefully, I will maybe do another one at some point. Yeah, you can kind of see the cave that starts over there. It goes into that little kind of ditch, comes around under all this bit, and then it just drops down into multiple ravines. Can't really go in there at the moment because I will drown. So I'm going to wait until I've got a conduit going. Maybe once I've got the conduit going, I will record something on here or do like live streams on this world. But until then, I don't think I'll do any recordings on it because this bit's a bit tedious, isn't it? Like getting your starting stuff set up. Anyway, so thank you for watching. Might see you soon. If you have any questions or want to add me anywhere, just let me know in the comments. Yeah, and I will see you at some point in the future, maybe. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.